Een hele goede middag weer, beste kijkers. Welkom bij weer een nieuwe aflevering in de serie van Hogwarts Legacy. We zijn onderweg naar Sebastian in Feldcroft om weer een nieuwe missie te gaan doen. Dus we zijn zeer benieuwd wat ons vandaag te wachten staat. We moeten eventjes om deze berg heen. Ja, vliegen zeg maar. Dus dat is een kleine omweg, want we kunnen niet over deze berg heen. Die zal misschien te hoog zijn voor ons. Ja, misschien kan onze broemstuk dat nog niet aan. Dat durf ik niet te zeggen. We zijn in ieder geval goed op weg om hem te gaan ontmoeten. Kijk, jullie zien hier rechts ook schemerig waar we niet mogen komen. Oh, hier gaat hij iets naar links. Stopt zo. En als we er zo zijn, dan zijn we terug bij jullie.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
Laten we deze ook gelijk eventjes activeren. Dus voor het travelen wel handig. En dan zijn we goed onderweg om Sebastian te ontmoeten. Volgens mij staat hij hierboven te koekeloeren op de uitkijk. Hij staat er niet, want hij ligt natuurlijk in zijn bedje. Dus wij gaan hier maar even slapen totdat hij er weer is. Kijk, nou,
You made it.
Ja, we zijn er, ja. Goedemorgen.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Oké, we moeten hem dus volgen. En dan gaan we zijn zus ontmoeten, die waar het niet zo lekker mee gaat. En dan hoop dat bij een vriend het weer goed gaat doen.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Oeh.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we
Ik denk
are.
dat we er al zijn.
My sister should be just inside.
Nou, dan gaan wij gewoon kijken. Hè. Blijf maar, ik weet niet wat hij doet, of dat hij buiten blijft staan of niet. Oh, hij gaat toch mee.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Chagrijnige vent.
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Ik denk, ik kom mijn zus bezoeken. Kan je en dan kun je een beetje opvrolijken, word je afgekafferd door die man. Maar er zal misschien wel een reden achter zitten. Dus laten we moeten binnen gaan praten.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Ja, dat is wel Sebastian.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Nou, met anderen gesproken.
Revelio.
Hey, wat zien we daar? Oh, man. En dan moeten we buiten even met Solomon gaan praten. Anne is natuurlijk een flinke pijn. Hij is een beetje...
That boy will frame my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
Ja, maar misschien
Giving
gaat
her
Sebastian
hope
het
is
wel kunnen
cruel.
oplossen.
The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Oké.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Zeggen wel, maar
Good.
we doen misschien wel
I
wat
know what's
anders.
best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Okay.
I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Ja, ik
I
weet
ought to
nou al
see
niet
how
meer wat hij
Sebastian's
gezegd heeft.
faring.
Nou, dan moeten we weer met Sebastian gaan praten. We doen wel praten.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Hij bedoelt het goed.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Oké, we gaan jou volgen.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Deze selecteren we zeker. Laten we eens eventjes volgen. Kijken wel.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on in
Hoppa!
the state.
Ja,
They've
daar
been
had ik
digging
even
for
zin in.
something.
Ja, we volgen hem wel. Loop maar, loop
Up
eens wel
there.
door, joh.
On that plateau
Ja?
is where they cursed Anne.
Dat is minder.
This way.
Hé, hey, konijntje. Kunnen we niet rennen? Oh, hij loopt langzaam. Oh, nou gaat hij rennen. Knap niks.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an
Ik
honor
ga
to be a
gewoon
part
gelijk
of
door,
it.
hoor.
Only good wizard is a dead
Kom maar.
wizard in my book.
Hoppa!
I won't rest.
Hey,
You up?
Incendio!
bam! Niet verzamelen, zo.
He's coming back this way.
Hoppa!
Let's get this over with.
Nou, toch wel beter dan ik gedacht had. Ja, hé, hallo. Geef me ook eventjes randje om een beetje gek te doen.
Defender!
Sendo!
You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Incendio! Explode! Defender!
Zo.
You've made your last mistake.
Ja, dat denk jij, joh. Kom maar op, joh.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about Julie?
Oeh. Bam! Chakalaka. Nog een keertje. En die even ontwijken.
Incendio!
Are you sure you're not a muggle?
Accio! Caborzo! Arresto momentum! Levioso! Incendio!
Zo.
Not quiet enough.
Incendio!
I
Zo,
won't
die is
rest.
weg. Die was al sneller dan dat ik dacht. Kom maar.
Incendio! Confringo!
Goblin, not a one less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
Bam! Oeh, we missen hem
I will
compleet.
make you pay. Put me down at once. Rather away. Back this way. Let's get this over with.
Incendio!
There you are. Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Oh, nog eentje.
Easily diverted.
Levioso!
Shit, hier is er al.
Not quite.
Arresto momentum!
Waarom draait je niet naar dat ding?
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
We doen het zo, joh. Bam! 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 Doei!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Zeker.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations
Revelio.
for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Wat is dit?
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
We zoeken gewoon alles maar hier. Wat staat daar, joh? Die ligt op. Laten we daar eens eventjes gaan kijken.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once.
Revelio.
But that's all I ever heard.
Ik zou denken er is hier
It
wat
might be worth
ingang
taking a
of zo.
closer look at the house itself.
Dan moeten we nou daar gaan kijken. Nou, dan doen we dat.
Sebastian, I've seen this before.
Ja, dit is van
This
dat-
house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian,
Ja.
over here.
Oei, oei,
Do you
oei,
think
oei.
that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Ja. Dit is...
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
Ja.
I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey.
Klopt.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Ja.
Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Ja.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Repulso!
Huh, a stairwell.
Hey, hier kun je naar beneden toe. Maar
Revelio.
laten we eens hier kijken. Oké, dan gaan we gewoon naar beneden toe. Zien we wel waar we terechtkomen. Hè. Een beetje stof zo vandaan.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after
Revelio.
something bigger.
Lumos. A journal entry of Isadora. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Hoppa. Soms is het gewoon de bedoeling dat je gewoon knalt. Hey.
Revelio. Confringo.
Hey.
Lumos.
Wat is dit, joh?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Oh, wacht. Laten we eens even met hem gaan praten.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true,
Klopt ook.
and I'm still not sure what it all
We zijn nog
means.
een beetje aan het leren
What
hoe
I
we
do
ermee om
know
moeten gaan.
is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood.
Ja, tegen niemand
Well
zeggen.
then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
We zijn in de Undercroft. Hey.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Dit is een kamer in Hogwarts.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Ja, ze
A
hebben iets
note.
uitgesneden.
Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Niet echt, kijk maar.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
Denk het wel,
I
ja.
can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True.
Klopt.
Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything.
Goed.
Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Goed.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Ja, op zich viel deze missie dus wel mee. Alleen dat gevecht was een beetje, ja, pittig, zeg maar. En met dit uitzicht op het kasteel sluiten wij deze aflevering af. Doe graag eventjes abonneren, duimpjes omhoog, zet het belletje aan, zodat jullie op de hoogte blijven van alle nieuwe afleveringen op dit kanaal. Bedankt!